Alright, welcome back to the Black Ops 7 video, everybody. Today I want to show you guys how cursed relics work in Black Ops 7 Zombies. Over the past couple of days, I've had a ton of questions myself. I've put so many hours into Black Ops 7 Zombies and Ashes of the Damned, and I've seen a lot of people giving some wrong information, so I thought I would make a video to help you guys get started, and not only in curse mode, but also unlocking relics as well. First things first, let's talk about how to actually unlock relics, and I'm going to show you guys how to unlock a relic and do a relic side quest here in a bit. But the most important thing is do not exfil after you do the boss fight. If you're successful fighting Vatharion, you do the Easter egg, you complete it, do not exfil. Make sure you hit continue. Once you spawn back in the game, there's actually a relic directly in front of you on the dock of Blackwater Lake. If you do not interact with this relic before you leave the game, you will not have access to the relics in curse mode, and on top of that, you have to do the Easter egg all over again to be able to interact with this. I don't know why they did it like this, like they don't tell you this, but make sure you do not leave the game and go interact with this relic. It's the first step to anything we're talking about in this video, and I can't tell you guys how many times I've seen people say that they did the boss fight, they finally beat it, and then they exfilled and didn't interact with this because they have to go back and do it all over again. So if there's anything you do, if you want access to unlock relics on your own games, you have to interact with this at the end of the Easter egg. Now, I want to add to this by saying that even if you don't do the boss fight in Ashes of the Damned, you can still unlock relics, but it's a little strange how it works. I think Treyarch made a tweet when curse mode released, and it confused a lot of people, but I'm going to give you guys a few examples, a few different scenarios of what personally happened to me when I was testing this. So if you haven't completed the Easter egg, if you haven't done the boss fight, and let's say you go into a cursed mode solo, you cannot do any of these side quests to unlock these relics. Basically, every single relic in the game is locked behind a secret Easter egg that you have to do in curse mode. And yes, if you haven't done the boss fight, you can still play cursed, but none of the items that you need to interact with in order to do these side quests are actually going to spawn in your game. But there's a catch to this. If you're playing with somebody, let's say your friend did the boss fight and then he invites you to his curse mode and he's hosting a match of cursed, you can do the side Easter eggs, you can unlock the relics, but you still cannot activate the relics in your own game. So there's it's like two different sides, right? So you can unlock the relics if your friend has cursed and he's hosting the match, if he's beaten the boss fight. You can unlock them, but you cannot use them in game. And if you haven't done the boss fight and you go into cursed, none of the items to unlock the relics will even spawn in. So I've seen a lot of people say you can unlock the relics without doing the boss fight, which is true, but there's a catch to it, and you have to be playing with someone else that has done the boss fight. And even then, if you unlock the relics, you can't actually use them in game. So just remember that when you're playing curse mode and trying to do these side quests. Now, I want to show you guys how to actually unlock a relic. I want to show you what it looks like to unlock a relic in Black Ops 7 Zombies. This relic is the Lawyer's Pin. Basically, activating this enables shock mimics to spawn in your games. These are going to spawn in just like in Black Ops 6, how there's an item on the ground, but the item is actually fake. When you walk up to it, a shock mimic is going to spawn. You are going to need 3 Molotovs in order to do this. You're going to light 3 candles around the map, and you can't actually do this until round 20 or anytime after round 20. The first candle is actually in Ashwood. It's in the building with Juggernaut. There's a candle on the shelf. Throw a Molotov, it will light the candle. The next location is at Van Dorn Farm. It's upstairs in the house in the same room as Stamina. And the third location is at Blackwater Lake. It's actually inside this cabin in the fog. It's kind of difficult to find time to stand still, but run by, throw a Molotov at the candle, and once you have all 3 lit, the trial will be activated. If you go back to the farm, you will see a green portal on the side of the barn. You can interact with this green portal to start the trial. It will basically teleport you and your team into a different area of the farm. It's like this whole green area for the trial. It's pretty cool. There are 4 rounds to this trial. It's going to spawn in a ton of shock mimics. Basically, every single zombie is a shock mimic. It's not too hard. I had like a Pack 2 ray gun Mark II, which absolutely destroyed the mimics, but obviously make sure you're pretty geared up before you go into this. At the end of the trial, once you have defeated all 4 waves of the Shock Mimics and the Shock Mimics HVTs, this will reward you with the Lawyer's Pin Relic, and that's just 1 out of 9 examples of Relic Quest in this game. Now, the crazy part is there's 9 relics. There's 9 relic quests. There's 1 relic we haven't found in the top row of the relics. And the theory is right now that you can't find the second row or even the third row unless you're done with tier 1 of curse mode. So in order to access tier 1, you have to have all 3 of the top row of the relics activated. And I don't know, man. It's just crazy. There's so much to it. Like, there's so much to these relics in curse mode in Black Ops 7 Zombies that I feel like a lot of people aren't very aware of. So again, I just wanted to make this video and explain to you guys exactly how it all works. That's basically it though. Again, if there's anything that you guys need to take away from this video, the most important thing is obviously do the boss fight. I wouldn't even worry about curse mode unless you've beaten the Easter egg in standard. But once you do that, make sure you interact with the relic at the end of the Easter egg in order to even be able to do any of this. Like, it's the most important thing, and nobody says that in the game. Like, nothing tells you to interact with this. I feel like a lot of people, most people have done the boss fight and then not interact with that. Like, they did the boss fight and then they're like, hey, I'm done. Let's go to Cursed and hunt for relics. No, that's not how it works. So again, make sure you interact with that relic so you can help the hunt to find all the other relics in Black Ops 7 Curse Mode. Let me know what you guys think about Curse Mode and the relics and all this new stuff in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys soon for more Call of Duty videos, man.